Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Inspired Vibes Lounge. This is episode number 210. What is going on, everybody? What is cracking? How are we doing out there? I just need to turn the volume down on my other browser that has the actual episode up. At Adam Choit on Instagram and Twitter, at Inspired Vibes Lounge on Instagram. Like, subscribe, do all those things. You're not wearing your red flannel uniform. I almost did. This one's a little, this shirt's lighter. I don't think I wore the red flannel last week. By the way, what is up, Tony? What is up? Forest Mommy and Paul. And I think I said something in here somewhere. Hi, me. I'd like to say hi to myself. Looks very nice. Thank you, Mrs. Forest Mommy. Mrs. Forest Mommy, was that a photograph of you on the internet today that I saw? Tasteful backside nudes. Is this straight now? Those guitars straight enough. Oh, the OG ass butt. Is that the same as the other ass butt? I assume. What? Oh yeah, I was talking about Forest Mommy's internet photograph. Well done, very nice. These haters don't appreciate beauty. That's the problem. They don't know real beauty. If they're just jealous of it, they do know it. That's why they hate it. They recognize beauty, and it's the opposite of them on the inside and the outside. What was I just talking about? Oh, I was going to look up what flannel shirts I've worn the last few episodes. Let me mute this. Let's see. What did I wear? 209. I wore the blue flannel last week. Or no, that I was looking at the wrong. Why is this not in order? Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that was right. And then the week before that, I wore brown flannel. And then the week before that, I did wear the red flannel 207 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago, I guess, technically by YouTube standards. And before that, I wore the red flannel also. I did wear it 2 weeks in a row. So that's why everyone gets. That's why people are keeping track. And the week before that, did I wear red flannel also? I did wear red flannel 3 weeks in a row. I don't know. I was in a red flannel fall mood, I guess. Well, that was the shirt that was nearest within reach. I lost track of where I was looking at here. 206, red flannel. I think 06, 7, and 8 were red flannels. And 05? And then just black t-shirt 04. YouTube, I have 3. I keep track of those things. That's cool. I can wear the red flannel more if you want. I don't know if we're pro red flannel or anti red flannel or just making observation. Became your cartoon character uniform. For what cartoon? Am I in a cartoon that I'm not aware of? I need to order a whole bunch new black t-shirts before the weather gets better. My hair looks good. I actually cut it myself. They hate me because I'm beautiful. I think that's part of it. Is that all of it? I don't know if that's all of it. That's a big part of it. Like I said, on the inside and the outside, usually. Not that it needs a clarification, but beauty doesn't equal perfection per se. So just because Forest Mommy is beautiful on the inside and outside, that doesn't mean Forest Mommy is a perfect human being. I don't know if I'm breaking news by saying this. I might have to make a new marijuana cigarette. Weed side, wood side. See what they sent me. I haven't even opened any of this shit yet because they sent me some pre-rolls. So look at all this. Am I allowed to show? This is against the codes of the internet. Okay, yes, I am perfect. Thank you. Perfectly imperfect. Prefect. I don't even know if that was a on purpose typo. Became your cartoon character uniform. That's cool. But yeah, I got what do I have here? Oh wait, are these pre-rolls? What are these? Doobies. These are. This is what we're gonna smoke in a little bit once I'm done with these little, what do you call, like 75, 85% smoke ones. This is cool. Let's hope we'll do an unboxing. We can do that. I don't know if that's legal or not. And then I got this one also. It's to pack my own shake. What brand is this? Let's Shake It On. It's just called Shake is the name of the brand. Half ounces. And this one I think is also a half ounce Aster. Do you guys know these strains, these brands? The strain is, I don't know, what strain is this? Hybrid. Watermelon Freeze Hybrid. That sounds good. And I got weed in my bucket for my weed bucket for making for packing cones. We'll get into that. I don't have a ton of memes. I guess I would have like 25, 26. So I have plenty of memes. We'll see how that goes. Some of these are a little bit I'm offended by my own memes. Lots of disclaimers coming. No, most of them are stolen. So Forest Mommy, I didn't ones that you posted, I saved. So you can jump in and give credit, or if I remember, I'll give credit for first shares or whatever. First time I, whatever, for where's Stoner? Stoner did a good job last week. He sent me, when Stoner sends me 60 memes, I don't necessarily, I'm not in love. Actually, they're all pretty awesome, but they're not, I use some jurisdiction or what. That's not the right word. Is that the right word? Drink every time he says juxtaposition. There's some good juxtaposition ones, or at least one or two that are juxtaposition centric, I think, that I have prepared. But when Stoner sends a bunch, like if he sends me 60 and I like want to share 12 of them, and then that's awesome. Maybe more, but he had a good hit rate with that last recent batch he sent me the week before last episode. I got to finish the weed I have. I'm very I don't know. I want to finish all the joints that I have and then open this. But I think we're gonna get to it tonight because I just have a bunch of, what do you call them, roaches, that I'm just kind of finishing up. But the roaches are good too, and I think most of those that are in front of me are just a bunch of mostly smoked pre-rolls. Fear of a Terminator, Mommy Planet. Thank you. What's up, by the way? Thank you for sending memes in general. It's good. Then I scour my meme lists on X, and actually there's some good stuff on Instagram, but then I have to crop it. Screen crap and crop. But that's work. Hi, Stoner. What's up, Stoner? Sup, homies? We can get into memes. I don't know if you guys wanted to discuss anything. I was thinking I'm gonna switch to Rumble after memes, after some Jackbox, after rage quitting wheel, and after just talking some shit. She maybe about whatever's on my mind. I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to be like, let's talk about politics and all the things that happen in the world, and Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk and whatever, and all this stuff. And whatever, and wars and Jews and Israel, like all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to. So after the show, no, well, like during, because I'm on Rumble right now. I think I should be. I'm just gonna shut down the YouTube. How do I do that though? How do I end the YouTube? I scroll down, view on YouTube, you are live. How do I? Oh, I can just go on the YouTube page, I think, right? Is that what I would do? Go on my YouTube account. Right, let's see. If I go to like this live stream, I'm gonna figure this out as I go. I feel attacked. For what? Testes. 1, 2, 3. At the top of StreamYard. Well, I see end stream, but then I see you are live. Oh, edit, and then remove YouTube from this stream. I think I see that. That sounds very specific, as if it means not from the other Rumble stream. I hope that works. Or is it safer to like go into YouTube and like edit video? What happens if I do that? What is this? Let's just work on technical things. Live. How would I don't know if you can end it that way. How do you end a live stream? Correct, it will only end you. I think that's right. I'm sure it's fine. And that's probably what I'm going to do. It's not as clear to me how I would do it from the YouTube channel. Like how would I without just like deleting the video, like the live the whole the whole thing. I don't know how do you actually end a stream? View live in control room. I see. Connect your encoder to go live. I'm already live. It's going live. Live, then how would I end it? End stream. Okay, I see how I can do it on YouTube too. Wait, what are we doing? We're going to Rumble. Not now though. Later. And I'm just gonna end the YouTube stream before I go to Rumble exclusively. All right. I can show you what this looks like. What will happen if I share screen? Always show. Let's see here. All right, I'll share screen. I like chopping it up with Paul over technical things. All right, here we go. Window, live streaming. I don't know if this is like whatever, but you can see where it says end stream in the top right. Et cetera, and so on and so forth. Why Rumble? So I can do music. So I can play music, backing tracks, and also obviously Rumble rants would be appreciated. It's just because I wanted to I don't know, just something I thought about doing. And I think this stream on YouTube could be totally separate from music. Like I'm not gonna jam for the next, I'll do all the other stuff. First. Nah, I'm saying. I sent you some memes, Adam. Did you? Did you now? Late editions, potentially? Let's see. I'm going to have to reject all of them and then you hurt your feelings now. I'm sure they're all awesome. They're all good, if not like... Have I seen? I mean, some of these I may have seen. Okay, this is not bad. All right. We're going to have to add some of these to the late editions to the meme folder. All right. Where did the window go of StreamYard? What are we doing here? I'm new at this. JC, what is up, by the way? Oh my God. Hi, Stoner. Oh my God. Hi, Adam. Just finished playing Overcooked. What's that? Memes aren't copyrighted? I don't know. Stoner, Tony, JC, Paul. Still haven't answered. JC, you still haven't answered my direct message about our mutual friend and if she got married or not. That question. Just remember that too. I don't even know what that's all about. Nothing is real. Everything is fake. Everything is fake. Everything is a bit. Everything is I don't know. JC's a busy man. JC's a busy man. Just politely remind him, and I'm sure he'll respond to whatever queries you may have in one way or another. All right, I gotta get Stoner's memes saved here, and some of them added to the queue. Let's see what else we got here. That's pretty good too. I mean, I feel like sometimes they're just like obligatory. It's like, yeah, this needs to be shared. Like a normie would need to see this. That I'm not sure about that. Silly. That's interesting. That one I think I shared. The Uncle Ben. Remember the Fallen with Aunt Jemima? I've had some Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima memes. Judy didn't tell us much, just that she got married and then her crazy ex moved back to Georgia, which is kind of close to her. Well, I hope she stays safe. Judy, former producer of Ask Butts live music request stream on Rumble. How you say that? Espot's so good with the plugs, he gets everybody's things right. And then when we try to live music request stream, I think I did say that 60s, 70s songs, but you didn't say which century. Was that 6 or 60 to 7? Was that a 6-7 reference? It's like a low key 6-7 reference. I don't know what that would have meant 5 years ago. Okay, I think we got what's this last one? Okay, I think we got a couple here. Let's add this one, and then let's add this one here. All right, I think we're gonna start. We'll start some memes, some memes, I guess. Unless you guys have something going on, Her daughter also engaged, I'm sure. That's cool. Well, I hope everyone is. I don't know what I'm saying here. What are we even talking about? Is this street? I think I'm live on. Is the Rumble even live? It says live. Let's see. Yeah, it's live. I see me. That's cool. All right. We have something going on. We're God's gossiping. What's the show called? Scandalicious, our new gossip show. And it's partly about like the most global international gossip, but also like talk about people that no one knows outside of us, basically. Maybe the Forest Mommy. We could gossip about the people Forest Mommy's gossiping about. Political thugs or whatever. No, we're doing a clothes shopping show. I like the gossiping thing more, I think. I think does it have more legs? How many times are they going to go look at funny looking shirts? It's got to be a segment for something else. Red flannels only. I think I was that toilet paper guy for 1 year Halloween because I'm like, oh, this is so easy. I'll just put the brawny guy with the red flannel and just like carry around paper towel or some shit. I was like that. I was like, that's easy. I like easy costumes. Low effort. I don't think I shared this first one before, but let's see. You guys, Paul will call me out. I've shared a meme 5 months ago. Too high to remember what memes. I do have most of them saved. I think I have all of them saved, actually. This is wild. I'm not sure what to do with them. I just keep talking about maybe doing a best of the year memes, but that's a huge job to go through my folders. I don't know. It's gonna take some time to break that down to the top. I guess the top 25 memes or something might be good for something like that. Let's see what we got here. I don't know which one. I want to start out with something not. I think it's better to not start out with something so serious and political. I think I need to do that. So we're gonna get organized. Something more silly. All right, that's good. Maybe philosophical. Where's the trucker hat on? That comes in later when I feel like I look too high, so I have to put on a hat because I refuse to use eye drops. He puts the hat on when playing guitar. Usually. Why is that? I don't know. Yeah, that's when the hat goes on. It's just later. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? Security hat. Yeah, my Linus's blanket. I need more hats. I'll get some better hats someday. We're gonna have some hats someday. All right, let's look at some memes, I guess, because we're already 20 minutes and I haven't done anything. Or I don't even know there's no schedule. There's no agenda here. No, there is. We're cracking the whip. We're gonna go do music on Rumble. All right, here we go. Let's look at memes. Share screen, window, tab, window. Okay. I forget. All right, here we go. Memes. Share screen. Should I X out? It never does it like the first time. This is just like some weird glitch. Courtney's still live? We can We can watch her stream. I was watching her stream. That's what we should have just done. Next time, later. That's always an option. Now I got. Well, memes aren't even up yet. This fucking StreamYard acts weird. There you go. Before social media, this what do you call it? Stamp. I'm having a brain fart, but the watermark. The watermark is obnoxious. It's too big. It's either it's too big and it's too bright. You can't be that big and that bright. If you want it that big, you got to make it way, way more into the backdrop, or it's got to be smaller. I'm this years old when I found out self-harm means suicide, not jerking off. Wait, what? Should we see if Courtney's still alive? Let's see. I think so. Live. Testes. She's saying all kinds of words and things. Saying all kinds of words. I can make a poll. A poll in the chat. Should we watch Courtney's stream? She said she was going to bed soon. And then did say give me a nice plug. So that was cool. Anyway, we can move on from this meme. This seems like something Forest Mommy would post. Forest Mommy, we can use AI to take out the watermark if you want to use this for something. All right, let's go. Let's move on here. I can't go the rest of my life asking if it's AI or not. I feel like it's, and the reason I like this is also because of the animals. Like I'm so skeptical of all animal videos now. Is it real or not? Like cute animals of different species getting along and doing something cool. Like, oh, look at this dog wrestle this wolves, and it's like, no, that's fake. It's like, what, really? Fucking. Like I watch some shit and then I scroll down to the top comment on X and it's like AI slop or whatever. And I'm like, come on, man. Like I can be had. It's not like that's the most annoying ones is the ones that can't be had. It's better to be over the top. It's better to be over the top, silly or satirical. And there are some memes that fit that tone. But no, I'm a little bit sad. And it's kind of ruining not doom scrolling, just scrolling in general a little bit, not knowing what's even like real or not. Like all these like just engagement farming is just like it's just dumb and it's not fun. And it ruins platforms, it ruins experiences. All right, we're gonna move on from this, but I think everyone agrees with me because I'm right about everything I'm saying. Did I share this one before? I feel like I did. Maybe it was similar, but I thought this is pretty good. You know, the binder people, the influencers, the politicers. It seems like there's a good cross section of these folk. Also, this is the year when Latvia, what? Similar but different. Yeah, it was maybe this kind of meme, but yeah. Who are the actors? I'm sure there's some. Everybody would want to be an actor. They're all actors. The world is a stage. All right. We can move on from this one. Speak now or forever hold your. I don't like Mountain Dew and Mellow Yellow. You're having your own conversation, maybe. Okay. Employee of the month. I mean, this is pretty straightforward, kind of obligatory political stuff. Netanyahu, employee of the month. I saw in a some kind of restaurant they had employee of the month, and it was the McDowell's the Eddie Murphy character employee of the month, Hakeem. That was funny. But yeah, these are pretty straightforward. Kind of minimalist artistically. Did Sparse Mommy post this? Rudolph changed his name to Rolanda Dominates Reindeer Games. Where did I don't even remember. I kind of don't remember even reading this. I don't know why I didn't think too deeply about this one. trans reindeer, trans deer, trains deer. I'll stop. First, mommy, let me know if I stole any of your memes that you posted. Serious question: when someone's telling you a sad story and crying, how long should I wait before I take a bite of my corn dog? I think that's just this. I know it's words and this is just a tweet. But I just think that's a funny scenario, and I think we've all been in that scenario where it's like this person's like having some kind of emotional thing going on right now. But I want to eat. Am I allowed to eat right now? Are you allowed to eat when someone else is having a breakdown? I guess is my question. It's like, yeah, I see you're having a breakdown, but I'm gonna still eat, right? I guess because you have to lose eye contact a little bit when you have to give more of your attention to your food because it's just a separate physical act. So it's like, I don't know, but it's such an enjoyable thing as to someone else is going through deep, heavy sadness. You're enjoying yourself. I don't know. Have I ever gotten mad at someone for eating while I was sad? I don't think so. Not that I recall. Don't think so. I still need those calories. I know, right? IKR. I want 420 movie theaters like this. I don't know about the beds. Maybe retractable, foldable. I think just couches. I'll fall asleep, honestly. And then you don't need what do you call it? Like jizzes, all these beds will have jizz and feces all over them. So you don't want jizz all over the beds and people sleeping. So I would say something like this could be good. Is the bong like stapled down? You're gonna spill the water everywhere. This is gonna be a mess. Just do that at home with like a big screen. Well, that's what people do. Most people in the year 2025, a decent sized TV is the only thing human beings in America can afford at this point. And alcohol and weed. It's all we have is big TVs, alcohol, and weed. You can't afford anything. Can't afford groceries. Can't afford a real house. All this shit. But like, you can have a big TV and weed maybe, and alcohol is still available. But yeah, it's just cheaper for most people. And people are not inspired to go see terrible movies that Hollywood pumps out for the most part in a theater. It's just not worth it. But I think it'll always be a niche experiment experience, become more niche, more niche. I have to see what this is because I don't. Why does that show up like that? That's fucking weird. Did I close the browser? Testes. Testes 1, 2. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do full screen. We don't want no spoilers. No spoilers. Okay. Pull this up to make sure I know what I'm doing here. All right. Popcorn yellow. It's popcorn. It's just popcorn. Now I'm looking at the YouTube. It's like customers saying when this candy bar was $1. Remember when for reading because StreamYard displays emojis and text. It's like it's a bucket of popcorn. Yeah, it's stupid. That's so like weak sauce. I know. I need to learn OBS better and use that or something that's not StreamYard. I think Far's mother posted this one. What's up, Mr. Dog? Get in, loser. We're going to run over grandma. That looks intense, the way this animal is staring. I'm a little afraid of this. Why? Just because so many of us have shot these animals or ran them over accidentally or on purpose. Accidentally. It's funny. This is an interesting juxtaposition. That's not the typical way I would use the word, but those aren't reindeer. What are they? But the one on the left here, our left, looks like friend, FREN, and the one on the right looks on our right looks like not friend, NOT, separate word FREN, friend and not friend, just by looking at me. Anyway, what was the actual words on this? Get and loser, we're going to run over grandma. They're reindeer enough. They're mule deer. They're not whitetail. Is this some kind of like upper peninsula thing you're talking about here? This is some UP deer talk, DEE. Well, there's deer in every single state, I think. I think every goddamn state in the US has deer. Does every state in the US have deer? Does every US, maybe not Hawaii, have deer? I bet they do. They got chickens there, brought those over there. Yes, deer, primarily white-tailed deer, are found in every single U.S. state, including Alaska and Hawaii, though populations vary greatly with massive numbers in the eastern states like Texas, PA, Michigan. Yeah. I wonder if the population would be lower if they tasted better. People like venison. I guess it's high in protein. I don't venison jerky is a thing. All right, we're gonna move on from these deers. Did I share this one last week? I believe Japan doesn't yet understand Christmas. Did I share? I don't think I shared because I double checked. A reindeer reel? Reindeer. Anyway, this is pretty straightforward. Is this real? You don't know. You want to hope this is real because it's funnier if it's real. If it's fake, it's kind of creative, I guess, and silly. But if, I guess it doesn't have to be AI per se, but like this could be like AI, but also like they put like this effect on it, like the tone, like the filter or whatever, or just the look of this photo makes it like seem like it's not AI, but this could be AI. So you don't even know. Maybe it's just a found picture and they just, who knows? Meme analysis. You guys are just talking about deer. Yeah, 50 states, all 50 states have deer. Are they our friends? Maybe I should adopt one. You can't domesticate a deer, can you? See, again, these videos on Instagram and on Twitter, X, that have like, deer's a friend of so-and-so. Look at this cute video of a dog hanging out with a deer. It's like fake AI slop. I'm like, no, come on, man. It ruins it. We're all seeking authentic experiences. That's why there's only so much AI and these markets can do. Or you know what I mean? There's only, I don't know, there's only so much. Well, we'll see. I don't want to get into a whole philosophical conversation that's even above my that'd be over my head, above my pay grade. Is that the right phrase? Guys, just talking deer talk. This is not even a meme, or I think it was part of a meme, but I just took the graphic part out. This kind of like blew my stoner mind. Not gonna lie, that there's water that goes all the way around the whole eastern state, like the whole state of New York, and then up into, I guess, Canada, and then around the Great Lakes, Mississippi. Right, look at that. And then around Florida. I'm tracing it with the mouse. You see that? You see that? So maybe it can be like, is this going to break off or something too? When's that going to break off? Is that in the next 5, 10 years? What if the East Coast is, the Mississippi we could split at the Mississippi. And then what? The East Coast is going to hit Europe eventually. You guys think so or no? But this did, because I'm not intelligent. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And I think this is true. right? Yeah, man. Yeah, look, it says all the names, all the waterways on the right. That's fascinating. Fascinating. Glaciers, etc. Glaciers did this shiz. Glaciers. Glaciers. All right, we're gonna move on from this. Text on image conveying a humorous idea. This is just so stupid. Just so dumb. So dumb, but just how could I not share this? Like someone had to do this. Like someone has to make this meme. Why not be some other Forest Mommy posted that one. But this one here, it's like um why not do this? You have to be in the absence of someone else making this meme, whoever made this, it's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll step up. So whoever made this did step up and make this. And again, here's your word juxtaposition. The words on this image, I think the juxtaposition, and I think the juxtaposition here, if I can explain it and analyze it, is that I think it's about beauty. I think there is something about beauty here. The juxtaposition of something so dumb with on the sort of a nice looking Japanese style Japanese backdrop there. Nice, pleasant, meditative image. The image is almost as equally as pretty, meditative, physically appealing, or whatever, as it is dumb. And because those things are on the same level of stupidity and beauty, it passes the smell test. So I guess there's more to this one than I thought there'd be. I've also been well, I don't know what that was. We haven't opened up the Ruby yet. The Ruby, I think these are doobies, says here in the back. But no, there's more. It's a good one here. All right, move on. Forest Mommy posted this one. You became the very thing you swore to destroy, because cats usually take down Christmas trees, and then this one becomes the Christmas tree. I'm explaining it to myself, just making sure I'm following basic things. You guys appreciate how all the memes that I choose, not usually a lot of words. If it's going to be a lot of words, I try to make the journey worth it, or it's going to be a Ron Paul, Thomas Sowell meme, most likely. And even them, I'm not giving chunks of text, I sometimes get offended by memes that have a lot of text. Like, I'm not fucking reading all that. TLDR, as the kids say. I don't even think kids say that. I don't think anyone says that. All right, here we go. People might type it though. Anyway, here we go. We'll keep going. I thought this was kind of interesting. I just want to analyze this a little bit and see how you guys think. The Home Alone house then and now. I don't even know if this is real or not, but I think it's real. I think I saw something in the news about it being on sale. I mean, it looks generic. It looks nice, but generic, I guess, in a lot of ways. It looks very McMansion-y, new construction-y, whatever feel to it. This is sterile. I realize this is not lived in. Maybe if this was lived in, like, what about with artwork? Maybe does that help? And some plants, but I don't know. I think there's only so much plants and artwork can do. If this is, I mean, I live here, but if I want to live there, I'm not going to turn it down. It's like, here, have this house, and we'll pay your taxes and all that. But that would be cool. Now here, this is nostalgia, but is this really attractive? There's more warmth to it, certainly, and I think maybe that's what's missing. Is there nothing? Are these the only two choices between this and this? I guess not. But this is what's missing from this. I would say it's like old McDonald's versus new McDonald's. I know, right? So I think, and I feel the same way about McDonald's, because it's poison. but also there's nostalgia in there, and it does say something about our culture and our values, you know. Because this is not really, this wallpaper is kind of hideous, is it not? But does it exude a warmth? Maybe. Or does it exude uneasiness? Pretty wild, but that was 35 years ago today. What are you trying to say, Mr. JC? I do remember seeing Home Alone in the theaters, and I do remember it being kind of not just nostalgic for me, because I do love this movie, but I remember it being like it was profound. Like I was like almost peeing my pants, like laughing in this theater, and I was not 4. I was probably double digits. And you're not supposed to pee in your pants. When can you stop? I never really did pee in my pants. I can't remember peeing in my pants really. I was peeing in the diaper. Once you have underwear, it's like you're not supposed to, pee in the underwear. Everyone knows that, no matter what age you are. I was a very civilized kid. That's probably not true. I'm probably repressing a lot of peeing in my pants, but yeah, it's a while ago. But yeah, there's just something to be said versus nostalgia versus what's beauty, what's nostalgia, is this ugly or are we rejecting culture? The music in Home Alone is incredible. Yeah, everything. It's a pitch perfect movie. Everything, every scene is essential and pretty memorable. Like every scene is like, that's crazy that like almost every scene in the movie is like a memorable, essential scene, I think. We can move on from this though, I guess. But yeah, I just had some thoughts about this that I saw. Like did they ruin it? I don't know that they ruined it, but something is missing. Something is certainly missing. Every slapstick nut shot is essential. I know, right? Exactly. You get it. You get it. No, every one of those pranks, there's a rhythm and there's a pace to it. There's paint cans and the fire stuff and the and all that, the slipping on the micro machine, the little micro machines, right? The cars. Culkin, the performance artist. Well, he was acting. He was acting. So did they ruin it? They made it. It's debatable if they made it nicer in any way. I just invented a thought-controlled air freshener. That sounds illogical. It makes sense when you think about it. This is pretty dumb. This is one of these like sort of almost obligatory because it's so stupid. But I think there's a brand of a person out there that really loves this. And I kind of like appreciate the person who thinks this is really funny. I guess I'm this is for you. I don't know. This one's just dumb. Spock jokes. I don't really know anything about Star Trek, but I know this is really dumb and seem, it's like professional. It's like, how dumb of a meme can you come up with? It's like, all right, here's the dumbest thing I could, You got to be at least creative about how dumb you are. What's up, MC Carrie? Spock jokes. What's going on here? Mushrooms, smoking weed, and having mushrooms. Sober stoner. Every slapstick nut shot is essential. Speed recap all memes. Courtney sent me. What's up? Ashley shows up. Lounge Zinger. WrestleMania. All right, we can go back to me. We can go back real quick. Okay, I went with this. I went through this was the first meme. I mostly criticized the watermark, said it needed to be smaller or darker. I said Forest Mommy would like this one. Maybe she can post it. I had an existential crisis analyzing this meme because it makes me mad on Twitter X if animal memes are fake or not. I'm never sure. Is it hey I slap? Is it not? So I can be had by cute animal videos on on social media platforms. This one I questioned if I posted it before, but didn't have much to say about it. It's pretty straightforward. Think binder people. This is also pretty straightforward political stuff. I think Forest Mommy post this? I forget where I got it, but also this is pretty dumb, but kind of obligatory in a little some regard. I liked it. This was his text, but it's fun. I was analyzing if just that moment when someone's having an emotional breakdown or something serious is happening to someone, someone's sad, someone's upset. It's like, can I eat now? Can I take a bite? Or are you going to be mad if I take a bite while you're having an emotional breakdown? I'm hungry and this is good. Nothing's going to slow me down from eating here. Damn it. All right. And this I thought was maybe a good idea, but you're going to spill bong water and people are going to get their jizzes all over the bed. Probably you don't want that. Or fall asleep at the theater, and everyone seems to have their own setup at home because it's the only thing America can afford. All right. These are not reindeer. This made the chat went to a deep conversation about deer, different kinds of deer and populations in the country. I was told these are not reindeer. There's gonna be jizz. There's gonna be jizz. There's gonna be jizz in there. So, yeah. So we're talking reindeer. All 50 states have deer. We were chopping it up about deer in the chat. People are diving deep about deer. I thought maybe I shared this one before. I was having an existential crisis, hoping that this wasn't some sort of AI or whatever. I just want this to be real so badly. I need this to be real for my own sanity, because it's too funny. No, it's all good. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but all right, here we go. Oh, and this one was this was a stoner meme. Not stoner in the chat, but stoner. Just a stoner meme. Me be like, whoa, I never noticed this. This is true, right? The chat. Did you know this, Ashley? Did you know this, Forest Mommy? That this was a thing? That the East Coast is going to float away eventually? It's going to hit Europe sometime in the next 5-10 years, said Al Gore. All right, we're going to move on. This one I way overanalyzed. It's also blurry. That might have been something that maybe that I did when saving it. I don't know, but I think maybe you guys are better off going back and watching me analyzing this because it's tough to explain the level of wisdom I was spouting. Forest Mommy posted this one. I stole from Forest Mommy on the internets because cats like to. All right. And I think that's what we were up to, right? Here? We're up to here, right? Talking modernism versus nostalgia versus, we were having very intelligent talks about this meme. And then this one was really dumb, but high level dumb, respectfully dumb. It's so stupid it respects my intelligence. I don't get any of these, but I'm loving life now. That's good. You got to go back. Got to go back and watch the replay. Watch it, and then you'll get why all these memes are good. These are what do you call them? What did JC call the memes? Farm roasted, organic, farm raised. What was it? What was it? Organic farm raised memes or something. Holistic, natural, farm fresh. God damn it. Scandalicious. Someday you'll find a hoe and not be a hoe. Start again reading. Someday you'll find a hoe not scared by your mild autism. I thought this was sweet. I thought this was a sweet meme. I forget this movie. I think I've seen this movie though. Courtney's still awake. What's up? Did you have a good rest of your stream? What did I miss? We were gonna watch. I was almost gonna put a poll up, but I kind of started memes. I was gonna we were gonna watch your show. I was like, oh, because I was already watching before, so I was just continue what I was doing. Yeah, this is pretty wholesome. Wholesome. Do I need to spell that out? HOE -LESOME. Did I say that right? We're gonna move on from this. Womp I would have played the Don't Be Rama song for you. Whatever floats your boat. I thought this was kind of dumb and silly, but this is the very beginning of your legendary conversation with Rat Fucker. Are you a rat? I didn't realize that this was the same person as this one's stupid. I thought it was a different person asking that. I misread this meme. I don't like this meme. We're moving on from this meme. I'm gonna delete this meme from move to trash. Fucking terrible ass meme. I mean, I thought that was another person asking if it was a rat, because then it was kind of fun. Never mind. Wholesome. Wholesome. I want to comment as me. Wholesome. Oh, I'm not me. Hold on. I gotta switch accounts because I was looking at it at the That looks like wholesome. I don't like it. All right, we're gonna move on from this one. God doesn't exist because he doesn't act how I think he should act. I shouldn't exist because I don't act the way God wants me to act. This is deep philosophical spiritual memes, but I like this. I don't know. I thought this was interesting enough. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me think about this here for a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't know who this dude is or anything. Is this like some Christian meme? I think this was shared by some Christian meme thing. But I thought it was interesting. It's Christian memes. Wholesome Christian philosophical memes. I know some Christians, like all of everyone. All right, we can move on from this one. Deep philosophical and spiritual. Okay, I'm watching. Thank you, Miss Ashley. Appreciate that. All right, let's move on here. I don't really like Weird Al that much, but I thought this is kind of obligatory to share. I'm like, all right, that's kind of silly and creative, and I kind of get it. I'm not really a huge fan of AI music in the same way. It's like once you find out that it's AI, it kind of like ruins it a little bit for me, you know? Once you know, ruins it. Weird AI music. Weird Al music. All right. Plus the L looks like an eye. So it's kind of like a meme that pokes at that. I don't like that. Who came up with this idea that an I could look like a lowercase L? These letters don't look Chinese and Japanese and Asian languages fucking have characters in their language that have like all these intricacies to them, and then in American English and I guess in English in general, it's like fucking just draw a straight line. That's a letter. Like what? A line is just a letter. What is this? Anyway, what about the accordion? All right, weird AI. We're gonna move on from this. There you go. This is obvious. This is satire, despite what Tony would tell you. This is satire. I thought this was good. There you go. I had to save this, share this because everyone on Instagram, on Twitter X, I gave Tony a spot. I gave Tony a spot. That everyone's like, oh, I didn't agree with Rob Reiner's politics, but I don't wish harm upon him, and it's a tragedy what happened, which it is, of course. But I thought this was a funny reaction to to that. Obviously a joke. I don't think this is so ridiculous. It doesn't qualify as too soon. I did see some too soon things though from the president of our country. What is going on? But I'm not gonna. Courtney to analyze that on her stream. Talking about the president not being very what do you call it, sympathetic, empathetic, all those things. But no, I wasn't like, I don't really celebrate. I try not to celebrate death on Twitter X, but I like memes. Do like memes. Okay. I'm saying Tony's tweet would have been less cringe than what he actually said. Yeah. Yeah. Now give me a link. Link for what? You want to come on? You want to come on? You want to join the show? Farce mommy, I have no fucks to give. All right, I gotta sing it. I have no fucks to give. Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. There you go. You have to sing a meme. That's pretty creative. That you actually is it the right syllables? Did you, Farce mommy? Did you double check that it's the correct amount of syllables? You gave Tony a spot. That's so cool that you think that that's like a thing, a spot. I didn't know that there's like spots. I didn't see them as spots, but that sounds like a meme industry term. Yeah, you got a spot. Yeah, I got a spot on the Inspired Vibes Lounge, one of my tweets. Yes. Oh shit! It's the second night. I should have let the menorah. Yes. Bad Jew. I'm a great Jew, actually. I decided like a year and a half ago, maybe, that I'm a great Jew compared to, I mean, there's some out there that I'm not a huge fan of in the chat. Loves all Jews, so I know they disagree with me. Drummer Boy is my favorite Christmas song, and I don't overly like Christmas songs. Fun fact. What's like second and third favorite? I like some of the Christmas songs. You know which one I'm gonna do if I jump over to the Rumble and I do music. I was working on that Eagles one. I think that Forest Mommy requested. Some of the chords trip me up a little bit, but we were figuring out as I go and faking my way through it. This and a racist blonde. I thought this was kind of silly. I would still try to talk to her and be like, you don't need to be that racist. I don't know. Kind of silly. But this looks good, this food. We can even like crop out. We don't even need her. And then sometimes I'm just kidding. I'm against racism. And no, but this looks good. You're my favorite Jew. Talking to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's kind of like, that's cooked. How do you guys like how that's cooked? What would you call that? What would you call this? This is medium. This is medium rare, or maybe rare. Nah, I guess not rare. You guys are the experts. This is my dedication to Meathead. Bloody. This is not bloody. Is it? We're going to move on from this. Medium rare. That's what I think, and that's what I like. This is good. Anyway, I meet someone, we talk, I explain this is satanic. Elites are trying to kill us all. They leave. The thing is, I don't always, I'm thinking back in my head, I'm like, maybe this really has happened a few times. Not in this overt, direct way. Thank you, Mr. Grey-Pilled. Appreciate that. You know what? You know what I mean? Like, this is not exactly, but eventually, But besides using the word eventually, it might be on the money. They're trying to preserve 500,000 and not. I don't think I'm making the cut. I want a video of Terminator mommy eating with her hands for reasons. You's a freak. You got some freaks out here. You guys make me feel normal. I walk around all day thinking, damn, I'm kind of a freak. And then I hang out with y'all. And I mean that with no judge. No, I mean it with some judgment, but I don't really care in the long run. And well, you know, I'm a libertarian, so living like this. I'm all about living like this. So you guys, if you want to be freaks, you'll be freaks. All right, let's move on. The purpose of politics is not to solve problems, but to find problems to justify the expansion of government power and increase in taxes. Not even just increase. What I also liked about this, or what I wanted to add to it, is that it's like different types of taxes. I've seen those kinds of memes, like, you know, you got your gas tax, your property tax, your income tax, your bag tax, your school, you know, all this crazy shit. It's like it's in just sheer quantity of taxes, but that's also an increase, technically. Anyway, Adam. I got Adam to play little boxes. If I was playing it again, I've been working on you. I play your guys' songs. I played a little bit. I was playing little boxes, and what's the Tom Petty song Paul requested? Wildflowers. And then I was doing the Forest Mommy song. What do you want me to eat, Stoner? You can, I mean, anything. It could be silly, like that. You could do some like beauty. Is there a beauty humor? Like it's weird as far as mommy eating something, eating snacks. Is it like sexy photographs as far as mommy eating snacks? Is there? I mean, it's just I'm saying that out loud. I'm like, oh, there's a place for that in this world. I'm quite sure, but yeah, I think that's all I had to say about. That's all I have to say about this one. Illuminati, Rothschilds, CIA, Democrats, and Republicans. I'm not sure what's going on. This is a crab fight. I get the meme. It's okay. They're betting on these crabs. Do crabs fight? I don't even know anything about crabs. Do crabs fight? Mr. Snot, what's up? Just only Forest Mommy and Dan Snot are people that I've met, I think, in the chat in real life. I think. That's cool. I like people from are you guys artificial intelligences? Is this? All right, we can move on. I don't know how many memes I have left. Forest Mommy, did you post this one? The Flintstones celebrated Christmas before the birth of Jesus Christ. I shouldn't like this one as much as I do. I do like this. I could see this cracking. You know, you'd think it comes. You know, obviously it's a seasonal meme, I suppose, but I feel like it's pretty good. I do like this here. Have to meet FM. I love the vibe here, not gonna lie. That's cool. Sometimes I like it here too. The Flintstones celebrated Christmas before the birth of Christ. Jesus Christ. They drove with their feet. This proves that Christmas trees are pagan tradition / sarcasm. Forest Mommy's going to do work on projects with Daniel. Is she eating steak with her hand? Jesus transcends time. Probably. How do I do that? Do I need to transcend time? Am I missing out? That sounds like some kind of like DMT thing. Jesus just took a high dose of, I don't know. Move on with my brain thoughts. This is kind of obligatory to share. I wanted to ask you guys also with this one. What is what is the black part here? Like, obviously this is pasta, I assume. Is this AI? What are these other buildings made out of? Is this also food? So I kind of wanted to know. I did want to dig into more of the construction of this meme, in addition to obviously just the silliness. Law, what the fuck is up with these memes? That's what I'd like to know too. What the fuck is up with this meme? You tell me. This is a pretty funny meme. This is pretty funny. But I was just curious if because I was curious if the other parts that I can't, if this is food, if this is food. Wait, Adam's a Jew. Was he dancing that day? Too soon. I danced a little, I danced slowly. No, I didn't dance. No dancing. A lot of the left wing Jews they protest the violence and stuff, the war in the Gaza and all this, but they are all socialist, and they're not anti-violence fully either. But it's pasta except for the smoke. The lower part here is pasta also. What part is like this part down here? This is pasta, and this, and did they dye these pastas? I'm gonna move on from this. But somebody took the time to do this, even if they fake this whole conversation. Good for them. All right, let's move on. What is this one? I think this was one of Stoner's late editions. If you serve your kids frozen pizza or chicken nuggets for dinner, you are a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are, find the time to microwave them. That's some 90s shit right there. 90s latchkey kid vibes. All right. Millennial. These are like millennial memes. All right. I hate small talk. Like, bitch, do you believe in aliens? And do you think Tupac is still alive? That's kind of like my other one about the people not wanting to talk to me when I bring up the satanic blackmailed pedophiles who want to kill us all. Like, not everyone wants to have that conversation. But why not? Why not? The aliens, when they come, they're not going to be, I don't know. We'll see. Aliens. This has a cat also in it. Cats are cool people. Adam is our Shabbos Jew. Yeah. I'm your one Jewish friend. Somebody's got to be. My goal is to make people to hate Jews a little less and make Zionists a little less Zionisty. I guess that's kind of the goal here. All right. Stop being so false flaggy. All right. We did it. I think that's it. I think those are the last of the memes I have. I think that's look at, what did you say? What is this? The segment where you look at memes for an hour? I guess so. I guess that's the segment. All right. Well, thank you. I need an intro video for memes. Need to do that. Or we can play Jack Off Party Pack, I guess. I downloaded Jackbox Party Pack. I should, if it still might still be free. There was a promotion on Epic Games, which is like Steam, I guess, from what I gather, if I'm understanding correctly, where you can download Jackbox Party Pack 4. Shall I look at that real quick? Maybe I could, if anyone wants that. But I don't think Quiplash is on Party Pack 4. Epic Games, Jackbox 4. Adam Jones sent me that. Where is Adam Jones? I take attendance, by the way. We take attendance here at this chat. Actually, usually it's just Forest Mommy's not here. Where's Fart? No, it's fine. People have lives. That's weird. No, all right. Oh no, it's not free anymore. I don't think. I got in right before it ended, I guess, or something. I don't see that. Anyway, Let's start this. I'm having a conversation. I know I'm just joking around, Forest Mommy. You guys are in bed with me. Sounds a little voice. No, sounds comfy. Do I have to be Jewish to be cool? I don't think that's a thing. All right, I was opening up Steam. Memeing. That was a pretty good batch of memes. I always come through, ultimately, I think. I trust my instincts. And most of the ones, it's rare that where I made a mistake with one of the memes that I didn't, that ultimately I thought it, I just didn't like it. And I thought it was something else initially when I first saved it. But short of that, I usually don't hate any of the memes I share. Like once in a while, I'm like, oh, I really don't like this. Like usually ones that make the cut deserve to make the cut, you know. Rarely it's like, oh, I shouldn't have shared that. The one earlier was just a mistake, but I'm analyzing the analyzing. Should I tweef quote? Queef quote? Queef quote? How do I share good meme night? There you go. Thank you. In bed with FOMO. Don't tell my wife, please. That's like some old school. Don't tell my wife, please. Some old school stand-up-y joke. Black and white sitcom jokes. The honeymooners. I love this guy. What guy? All right. Let's see here. Library. Jack off party pack. Is it loading? I have to tweet quote. I should tweet something. Playing Jackbox now. Come on by. Quote. Just wrapped up memes. Quiplash time. Quiplash time. Just wrapped up means Quiplash time. No exclamation point. No emojis. All right. Oh, I got Wheel of Fortune for Sega. That will be going on sale soon. On eBay. Phoenix Sales 85. Check out Phoenix Sales 85. On YouTube. How do I... It's like... well, not... I'm trying to minimize the window. But it won't let me. It won't let me. It won't let me like... Hold on. We're going to get this working. The same dumb shit was happening last week. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Play Jackbox. There we go. All right. Now we're good. Exit full screen. And then I want to put it on this monitor and move you guys to this monitor. Okay. All right. If you want to play, go to jackbox.tv. No, playing now. Playing now. Should I put it jackbox.tv in the chat here? We can do that. I had WAF on SNES. Hell yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. I'm loading up Jackbox now. Quiplash 2. Jackbox Party Pack 3. I want my name to be okay, room letter code is... I'm going to share screen in a second. Connecting to Jackbox Game Services. Connecting to Jackbox Game Services. Teach me a good slur for white people. What about honky? Don't they do honky still? No? A new one? You want me to come up with something new? Caucasians. Cox. CAUC. What's up, MA? Oy vey, those pesky Zionists. Yeah, gotta try to make them a little less Zionisty and make all you people hate Jews a little less. Still, move the bar incrementally through Jackbox Party Pack. I'm gonna share my screen. Do. The hockey game was cool. Is it? Why is it not sharing? Fuck. You have to like cancel it and then reshare it to get it to share. Like every single time. So stupid. Yo ma. Yo ma. Caucasians. Cox. Where is Adam 42069? Because I'm mature individual. Cox. Cox. That's like Mises Caucus almost. That's terrible. Oh, we got 8. We already got 8 people here. All right, let's get started. I don't know. I'm not good at being racist. Sorry. I just don't like certain people. And if I don't, I'll try to come up with something mean about white people. Hey there, Whitey McWhiter. Let's go carrot in the butthole. I might be pretty racist. I think you might be. No, it's all good. It's not all good. Hey, better to be honest with yourself. We all discriminate, certainly. We all discriminate. I think that's fair. Are we all racist, though? We're all a little racist, but we all definitely discriminate. We're all discriminating people who are a little racist. I think that's fair. But that doesn't have to be overwhelmingly crippling to a society necessarily either. Especially if, all right, prompts are up. I got to do this. I'm sorry. One more. We got them all in. Yeah, those. I don't know how well I did, but maybe I didn't do great because it took us all a while, or a few people a while. The technical medical term for swamp ass. All right, you guys are dumb. Is this what this game is going to be? Is this is this Q Bertamo? Is Q Bertamo playing? Quiplash. The troubling thing to notice on your shirt tag: 2% wet farts or cum. I need I need more not autistic racist friends. All right, at least I didn't get Quiplash. Thank you, Sarah and Mr. Snot. Doo-doo Brown. Play the music. I don't know if I can. A good name for a pet, Aardvark. Big Nose Wheezy, Alf. Big Nose Wezzy. I just couldn't think of anything. But I do agree farts are a good thing. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything, but I didn't want to use a lie for me for half the points or whatever. I voted for Big Nose Wezzy. Why is the red panda so red? It's bathed in its enemy's blood. Bloodlust. Doo 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 doo. Oh my god, hi JC. Everyone says OMG, but I say oh my god. Is that a thing? I did vote for its bathes and whatever. What a drunk traffic reporter would say. Just had a couple of drinks, hold my beer. He just had a couple of drinks, hold my beer. I say OMG. I say, oh my god, usually I think. Hold my beer. Paul's going to win again. What the world's most obnoxiously trendy brunch restaurant would be called? Wasp? Brekkie lately? Lunchy much? I like both of these. This is not my question. I'll say that, but these are both pretty solid. No? I went with Wasp. I appreciate typing all those words because sometimes I type a lot of words. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go. A terrible name for a morning talk show. I'm sad you woke up today. It's morning. Wake up, fuckers. Do 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 do. I'm sad you woke up today. Oh, I wanted to say it in an even funnier way, but Quiplash. Maybe I'm winning. I doubt it. Maybe. Don't talk to me before I've had my coffee, and don't touch me until I've had my back burger or blue chew. I went with back burger, a little bit more outside the box. Is that a pun? Did I just make a pun? I went with back burger because it's outside the box. I think there's a pun. What's wrong with me? I'm winning. Oh, we're tied. Me and Gamey Bush. Oh man, we're in it's a grudge match. A lot can change though. All point values are doubled, including winner bonuses, and then you have the final Jeopardy. So it's a long way before it's even just me and Paul down, to the wire per se. All right, prompts are up. I had this one before. Oh, or we've had this one. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna rage quit. You could try the one with the codes. Okay, I don't know how good these are. We'll see. Blue Chew is a wonderful thing. I mean, other side effects. The task that Satan's intern hates most: washing Trump's balls. The gangbang. Satan's interns. What did I say? Santa? Satan's intern hates most: washing Trump's balls. The gangbang. I'm going to sleep. Good night, guys. Nice to meet you, Adam. Let's kick it sometimes. Thank you, Mr. Not Nice Guy. You're very nice. Ironically, or something. It's an interesting juxtaposition. No, the gangbang is what I voted for too. It would just sounded punchier. I don't know. I like both answers though. The name of a Starbucks barista would write on a cup from. This is the question we had already. Gay or Mahatma Gandhi? Obviously, I shouldn't have said that at all. I've compromised the integrity even worse. All right. I don't know. Don't vote for any. None of these deserve votes. Nothing here deserve votes. But thank you. What most people don't know about ostriches. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's on your game. Whoa. They like their toes in the sand too. They fly now. All right, I voted for they fly now. Maybe because you typed there. Obviously, you know the difference, but I penalized the typo because I was kind of undecided, and I just kind of like this other one more, I guess. Part of the thought process. What are chicken nuggets really made out of? Testicles, foreskin skin from adult circumcisions. Okay. Why do I have this feeling that we are going to get a Quiplash here? But we'll see if I'm correct. I know my small but loyal audience, for better or worse. The one thing that depresses Popeye: Gatorade on the crops, the economy. Do 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 do. I should be putting the banner on right now, huh? What the hell? The economy's funny. That's funny. You guys don't know humor. I lost because of that. That was funny though. You guys don't know anything about comedy. Like rumor the other birds have about the ostrich that he is a umu. Why is there so many ostrich jokes or questions or prompts? Do 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 do. I voted for fat. Fat. PH. Popeye, the operation influence of weather. Oh, Operation Popeye. What word should never be followed by an exclamation point? Prostate, exclamation point, poop. Okay. Okay. The Gatorade camp grow spinach. True. I voted for poop. I mean, that's usually not a good thing. Probably because Courtney's latest interest in emo wars that inspired Jackbox. A terrible name for a street. Fifth Avenue or Sesame. I'm kind of like surprised in the direction of this, both of these prompts. I can't. How come no one put like Jizz Feces Street? I would have put down like Jizz Feces Poopy Street, Vomit Lane. I don't know. Bodily Function Boulevard. Considering no one knows how to get to Sesame Street. I don't know. I get it. I used to be tied for first place. Last prompt, Final Jeopardy. Come up with, did we have this already? I better hurry up, huh? I'm coming. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. No. This is so stupid. The head is so good, you'll flip your wig. My Unfortunate Wig, Wig of Suspicion, Wigger Love and Happiness, The Trans Wig Shop Chronicles, Enchanted Wiggers, When in Girls, How Wigma Got Her Groove Back. Okay, I'm gonna vote now for you can vote for your favorite top 3 or top 1 or none or 2. Okay, I'm content with the votes. How I voted. I'll try to remember what I did. I liked I did like Wigger Love and Happiness and Enchanted Wiggers. I thought was good. And the Trans Wig Shop Chronicles was like a real title, so I gave some votes to that. How Wigma Got Her Groove Back, is that wrong? Wait a minute. How Wigma Got Her Groove Back. That's so stupid. Did I win? Did that win for me? No, I don't think I was too far behind. I couldn't make it. Matey, is that MA? MA, did you take down Paul? How Wigma got our groove back. Great job, MA, with the victory. Victory. How Wigma got her groove back. I really couldn't think of anything. What else was I trying to think of? I was trying to think of real romantic titles and then or something and then add wig into it. I was going to crowbar wig into something. I tried to win that time. That second round. Post game analysis. I'm gonna do new players. Then people can enter and re-enter. Testies. I think I have to refresh or something. Play game. Connecting to Jackbox game services. Wig Nights of the past. Wigma got our group back. Setting back society. All right, let me share here. Queen MA. Do you salute a queen? What do you do? I don't even know. I'm not like British. Coming back for my crown. Did you guys know? Why it never? Every time I want to share it, you have to try to share it, then close it, and then reshare it again, and then it opens up. Usually, third time's a charm. The code actually is. I'm just gonna share this. What the fuck? The code is IYUM. 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 As I try to share. There you go, finally. This is so much better on 2 screens. Didn't work just on the phone. It's not great. Paul, is there more of a delay also on Rumble? Playing on Rumble versus Jackbox, there's more of a delay, right? Like just in general for the people watching. Because I was getting the prompts on my phone, but you were kind of like behind, right? Got one more spot there. The room code is QWERTY. Don't share with anyone. You're silly. Do we want to start? I'll give it another 10, 15 seconds if anyone else wants to jump in. 10, 9, 8, whatever comes before 8, and then some other numbers. 10 seconds on YouTube. JC, everybody's in. Do. Quipping Lashington. Testes. 1, 2. Prompts are up. Okay, I'm finishing up here. All right. 25. So we got plenty of time. Final person. 22 seconds. Whoever that is. Usually it's JC. It's not this time. I always forget who the players are, and then I forget who's got 10 seconds now. 8 seconds. 6, 5. Whoever's the 8th person probably Saw. Is it Saw? Says Carrie. Saw, hurry up. Oh, Saw made it in. Look at that. Screen capture. Cut Saw making it just in time. Nerdiest social media post video. The saddest thing to say with a voice full of helium. I'm repoing your car. Your mother is not around anymore. That's kind of a hard question. I don't know. It's too. My brain is like, wait, they have a high voice. There's a lot of this. It's hard for me to like think of that, but yeah, I went with that too. Your mother is not around anymore. A near Quiplash. Snow White's biggest complaint about living with 7 dwarves. She trips over them. LOL. The gangbangs. What happened here? Did the screen just disappear? She trips over them. LOL. She likes the gang. You guys are no fun. You don't get it. You don't understand what's funny. First draft movie line. Go ahead. Make my Rama Rama. Make my Kool-Aid. It's buffering. Yeah, what the fuck? That's weird. It disappears when I show the comment. I did vote for Rama Rama. Testing. You know your company is going to work out of business. Your company is going out of business when you show up to work and you notice the FBI is there. Come crumbs on the counter. Where's my browser, first of all? I voted for cum crumbs. That just sounds kind of funny. Alliteration. I voted for alliteration. Cum crumbs on the counter. That's almost a counter. All of those C's. A good name for a Coldplay cover band. Hot Stop. Cheaters Anonymous. I'm not going to say anything until the results here. I did vote for Cheaters Anonymous. Topical, etc. Right? 4-2. Yeah, man. Alliteration. Cum crumbs on the counter. That's weird. Cum crumbs on the counter. Say that 10 times fast. How often are you going to need to say that in life? The weirdest gift you could give somebody is a pillow with blank on it. Cocaine. My dog's cum. Okay. Do 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 do. My dog's cum is certainly weirder, so I voted for that one. They're both unusual scenarios, I suppose, or it could be potentially unusual scenario. You would think cum always wins, but it doesn't always win. Cum does not always win. Sometimes there's too much cum. The worst thing you could say in a marriage proposal: "I'm going to kill myself if you say no. Will you marry me, Sam? I meant till damn Courtney. What I meant? I'm like, all right, you guys can." Sam, I meant till damn Courtney. That must be some kind of Courtney reference. I'll kill myself if you say no. That's so good. That's perfect. That's like the craziest, silliest. You guys don't have a good sense of humor. What you've been searching for this whole time, what you've been searching for wasn't inside you this whole time. It was inside Minecraft. Your mom's deep anus. Deep anus. I voted for deep anus. 4-2. I promise the common deep anus is not always gonna win. But when it's the right choice, it's the right choice. I'm not winning. Quiplasher saw than other people. Round 2. This game takes longer when there's 8 people. No, that's okay. It's cool. It's fun. We're all having fun. We're all having. Don't slam on the desk. It's not the. Did we have this one before? Okay. All right. I'm fairly proud of my answers. I don't know if it's going to result in success per se, but some rounds it's just like, okay, I'm proud of myself for that. I can sleep at night. I'll be able to sleep well tonight knowing those are the responses I gave for this particular round. A weird skill left-handers are better at. Hand jobs, giving themselves the stranger. Okay, we're in the same. I'm sad you didn't read my song lyrics. What song lyrics? Now I have a version of the song that wasn't me. You found crumbs on the counter. Wasn't me. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that, MA. I voted for Stranger. It's similar. It's a little more specific in the same genre. What ruined your hot air balloon? Caviar, wrong brand. The crash. Supposed to sing them like a rap song, but it's okay. Now I have a version of the song that wasn't me. You found crumbs on the counter. Wasn't me. Something, something, something. Wasn't me. Okay, did I do it? Caviar, wrong brand. God. Guys don't have no humor. The crash is the most obvious thing. That's like the balloon loses air. You guys don't have a good sense of humor. What a crappy doctor would say every time a patient gets naked. That shouldn't look like that. Can't you burn that off already? I think we've had this one before. I'm winning. Who said I'm winning? You won, Stoner. I'm sad. All right. Do you not know what song? Do you not know that song? What the heck? I'm sure I've heard it. I only know the Eminem show. What God probably smells like. BO and booze. Marshmallows and feces. Where did my... think God let himself go? Requested in my... I'm gonna hop on Rumble after this and do music for a little bit. Should do that soon, probably. It's been 2 hours. Life hack. If you have a wine rack, simply use your car's cup holder. Shove something else. Use something else to shove up your ass. Use something else to shove up your ass. Your car's cup holder. People voted for that. People voted for that. Thank you. No, it's okay. I thought that could go either way. Something you should never think about while meditating. Hot Latinas in bikinis. Lizzo. Okay. This is not my question, but I voted. I did vote for Lizzo because it's more unsettling. Ultimately, both are distractions, certainly, I suppose, but in different ways. Never think about Lizzo. There's that. The worst part about being under Dracula's thrall is that he's always making you blank. Shove carrots in your ass and sing Rama Rama. Suck his area. His ak. Ka'ak. Hot Latinism is a good meditation thing. Is it disappearing for you guys too when I go like that? I voted for carrots. Exactly, Kerry. Never think about Lizzo. Okay. I shall do my best. The first thing the ugly duckling did after turning into a beautiful swan, masturbate. Wankathon in the mirror. What the hell? Why would you? I guess then. Yeah, something about masturbate sounded just more something more a little bit more to the point. Wank. It's the same answer. It's the same thing. So that's a tough one. To 3-3 would have been is probably the most expected. Almost maybe there. If a vampire goes down on a chick while she's on her period, does it turn her into a vampire too? Who was winning? Quiplash year's winning. I see on the YouTube feed. It's all glitchy. See, tit makes the screen disappear. Finish the comic. Is there a cheaper way to do this colonoscopy? I'm not gonna win. I'm just not gonna win. My answer is just not good enough. Maybe it will get some votes. You got 1 second left. Final person. There you go, Franklin. Me either. It's okay. Shit in a box. We could go thorough. Glad you asked. Yeah, put this lipstick on. Yes, we call it a keratoscopy. Yeah, you can stick my dick in yo ass with my cock and loo. Let me refer you to my glory hole. These are not safe for work responses here. Let me vote here. What's my favorite here? Is there a way to do this cheaper way to do this colonoscopy? Okay, I'm gonna vote for just two of them. I voted for glad you asked, number one. And then I voted for yeah, you can put this lipstick on. Glad you asked. JC, did JC climb to the top of the standings here? JC pulls it out. The winner. Well done. Glad you asked. The crash. I had a better answer for that. No, I don't know if it was better. There was no better. But I like I said, I can sleep at night. From last to third. Testes. Well, people are getting better. A lot of practice. Practicing. Testes. What's it? 10:30. I'm surprised that won. I thought it was silly. It was different than the other answers. It was. Is this still disappearing when I? What the hell? Should I refresh this? Maybe. I'm gonna refresh this. Testes. Where'd he go? Who? Where'd who go? Where'd who go? Testes. I want to play music on Rumble. Let's do that. We can also play more Jackbox and stuff later on there, maybe too, if that's a thing. What happened? Did the Jews cancel Adam? Zionists. The Zionists got me. The Zionis. Is this on? Why is this not testing? Let me get this set up. Hang out for a half hour, maybe. I bet the RAM on your PC is maxed out. Yeah. Yeah, need more RAM. I need to yeah. RAM. We want RAM. Your PC is RAM. I was crafting that reference in my head as I'm looking at your comments. We're all on the same wavelength. Our periods are happening all at the same time. We have RAM on the brain here. Do you know what it is I'm saying? Nam Zayn. What am I doing right now? I'm gonna make the switch. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. We're gonna do this. I don't care. I'm just gonna jam for a little bit. If everyone leaves and no one goes to Rumble, so be it. But let's make the switch over. First I'm gonna get technical setup. So I'm gonna turn on the second mic, and we are going to turn echo cancellation to reduce background noise. Testes. We have to turn up the volume on the second mic. Now it should be on. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Where's my electrical guitar also? And what about these marijuanas? Are these all done? I think we need to open up the new. We're gonna smoke the new marijuana. Is Forest Mommy still here? We're gonna open up the new marijuana. Like the stream on your way out. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like the stream on your way out here. I'm gonna switch to put the Rumble link to there. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, people are already there. That's where JC and Dance not. Is that why I can't see their dancing emojis, etc.? That's the stream. That's the weird Rumble ads. Alright, here you go. That's what you want to do. Can I spam? Are you allowed to spam your own stream? Am I gonna get what do they call it? Minimized, muted, or whatever? Alright, where's the electrical guitar? And where's the backing tracks? We gotta get some backing tracks going. Backing tracks. Sounds shitty here. Does it? Maybe it's the feedback from the amp. Testing. That's probably what it is. Because I wasn't playing. Now the amp is off. It should be better now. Right? Testes. 1, 2, 3. I have the echo cancellation off. All right, we're gonna get this guitar here. Now, first we're gonna switch up. We're gonna switch it up. Okay, say goodbye to YouTube. Say goodbye to YouTube. We're going to Rumble. Edit, and then we're gonna click here. Remove YouTube from this stream. All right, we're doing that. Okay, delete on YouTube. No, you can keep it on YouTube.